What's up, everybody? I'm Dalkiel Damion, and I am back to play once again the Outer Worlds 2. So let's just click that any key.
Must have been a rude awakening from hibernation to find out Auntie's choice took over Spacer's choice. Oh, and that your teammates were long dead. Two equally tragic things.
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Moon. Yes, it was very tragic. Let's continue on where we left off, which should be in the farm on Paradise Island. Which is in this little farming area on Paradise Island. We are on Paradise Island, or the planet Paradise Island, whatever you want to call it, or whatever planet this is called. Make up your mind, dude. Listen here. So we were exploring the area yet again. So we're checking out. We'll go to region. You know, when we first landed, and we walked all the way around the island, found the mystery cave. We were looking for what we've heard multiple times now from different people, and just collecting clues and hints that there is a white monster that we haven't found yet. But we came over here, we got to this little area here. We met a possible future companion slash friend, and then we came over this way. We ended up trying to go up here, but we died due to the toxic gas. And then come to find out, last episode, I have a gas mask. But hey, it's me. I like to do things the hard way. Anyone can wear a gas mask, okay? So we were exploring this area. We found a secret entrance under a piece of property where some bad guys were hanging out. And as much as I really didn't want to end it badly, they were hell-bent on telling me to go fudge myself. But we met like a bounty hunter, or the sheriff, or not really sure who he technically is to the community yet, but he was down there. He came and was down there with us. So we were just, you know, walking around, talking to people, checking stuff out. Look at this dude just chilling, smoking a cigarette. There's a bionic arm. There's this dude here. He's just like, hey man, dude, hey, I'm talking to you. Hey, I want to talk to you. Hey, listen here. Listen, don't make me stab you. Okay, fine. Bye. Bye. Fudge you then, dude. How rude. And then, yeah, we were just, you know, walking around, exploring it, looking at the beautiful landscape. I still would like to, honestly, I would like to be able to walk around without my weapon out. I'm guessing if I technically unequip my weapons, I won't have them in my hand, but I would like to just be able to, you know, click the R button, or what does the R button do? Nothing. What's F? V?
Protocols unready.
Oops. Don't push that button, dude. It's right there. It's right there. V. It's right there. You know what I mean, though. Like in Fallout 76, you could put your weapon away. And in other games, you know, you could put your weapons away. And sometimes they tell you, put your weapon away.
simply not credulous enough to accept this is where I've ended up. Doing the work of at least 3 lackeys. Or a full half-dozen automechs. All by my lonesome.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was I supposed to listen to you? Well, hi there.
I'd welcome you, would-be consumer, but we are not a retail operation. Please visit the various consumer locations around Fairfield for all your purchasing needs. I have far too many claims on my time to be able to cater to the curious at the moment.
I wasn't here to buy or sell or anything. I was just walking around exploring your beautiful land. And, you know, I just happened to hear you talking to yourself, and I thought, wow, what a pretty young lady you are. And I wanted to come over and say hello. This looks like a lot of work. Is it just you here and here?
I was meant to have help, but they lacked the barest amount of gray matter it takes to keep from getting locked up by excessive corporate malfeasance. So I'm on my own here, breaking my back, trying to buttress all these vines on top of all my other jobs. Oh, the bits I wouldn't pay for some of those mechs the Protectorate used to work this place. So, is there anything else, or can I get back to work?
I was motioning, I'm giving her a back rub, you know, shoulder rub, you know. Because, boy, wouldn't that be nice? Just some stranger coming in and be like, hey, how are you? Can I give you a back rub? Neck rub? There you go. Yeah, I was just curious what all this was for, or nothing. I was just passing through and thought I'd look around, which is actually exactly what we did. But we're going to pick one.
Quite the setup, ain't it? Before we took Fairfield, Auntie's Choice didn't have anything like this. Every kind of plant we've got was made to thrive in a chemical vat. But the Protectorate grows all their greens the old-fashioned way, with water and soil and actual fertilizer. I can't decide if it's adorably quaint or just plain daft. Then again, they all only have one job, so they have the time to indulge in all those sorts of archaic whimsies. Damn lucky Crabble copulators.
Oh, no. Wait, what? Did she just say? Oh, wait, what? Crabble copulators. Okie dokie. Then what do you use it for?
Research mostly. Some wholesale. And as the base for some small batch, highly exclusive, limited edition retail runs. Though I expect word any day that the big brains in R&D will have tweaked and twisted these plants so they're better than nature. Then we push the new product on the market. And my contract says I get 0.0003427% of net after development, testing, packaging, advertising, and distribution costs. So you know, this is a pretty big deal for me.
0.0003427%. Wow. Of the net after development, testing, packaging, advertising, distribution costs. She'll be a millionaire in no time. She'll be able to retire. No time flat, you know? Let's see here. Oh, okay.
Well, I've got a lot left to do and not much time left to do it in, so you can show yourself out. You're back. Why? Well, I've got a lot left to do and not much time left to do it in, so you can show yourself out.
To feel hopeful about settling here in Fairfield.
Why settle when you can thrive?
Sure. How do I do that?
I'm not really sure. It's just a slogan I hear on the wireless a lot. Why settle when you can thrive? Just say it. It feels right.
Is everything supposed to be so sweet?
Sorry, time is bits. Bits is time. Or are, that is.
Okay. If you say so. Play stupid games. What are you referring to? I began my work here, including taking over my predecessor's overseer role at the greenhouse. Unfortunately, it seems the Fairfield situation is even worse than we feared. That buffoon Caldwell apparently felt receiving our inventory as aerial drops was just too much effort. So he was having the pilots set their asses down at the old Protectorate landing pad, after which he moved the goods in the middle of the day, apparently expecting that everyone would just ignore their little shenanigans, no matter how much of a ruckus they caused. I considered paying a visit to Caldwell's cell in the old constable's office so as to ask him why he could possibly be that all-headed. Okay, so we gotta find the constable's office. Maybe this guy's still in jail. We go mess with him, piss him off. We certainly knew rushing unsalted agents into position was risky. So wait, who is this? Who is FM? And who is Galloway? I mean, I don't know who these people are. We're new here. We're visitors. In addition to obvious smuggling, dozen crimes. Okay, good job. Good. Unfortunately, some of the charges against them seem a mite bit weak. Okay, maybe he's the sheriff, maybe we could go and we get some bounties. Maybe we could go like track him down or something. Maybe I don't know. Again, we're visitors. Operations to resume shortly. I finished gathering all the internal information on our troublemakers, gift wrapped a lot of it, and left it atop the local compliance and just. Oh, okay, so now we have to find this. Well, we don't have to, but why not? Let's go. Given the incredible financial windfall this case now offers him, I expect he'll aim to deliver our former associates to the undisputed claim as soon as humanly possible. Give me a week or two after he leaves the dish clean up. Okay. Investigate the Fairfield greenhouse. Wait. Isn't that what we did? Or is that the greenhouse? We're all walking around snooping through everybody's computers. Personal logs. Note to self. Genius as all of the following ideas may be, they could use some fine-tuning. Outreach programs, slogans, suitable secondary titles. There, okay. Is it true that persuasion has been pushed aside in favor of battles and bloodshed? I hope the law this is not the case. Oh, but my age is catching up with me. Oh boy. And I know now that my words fall on deaf ears as if I am but a doddering old fool. Well, you know, we all get old, right? View messages. Select message. Halted assimilation. It is regrettable that you are harboring these thoughts. Given time, you'll most certainly make yourself useful to Auntie's choice. If not, you could go to reconditioning. Because that's what they all do, right? Send everybody reconditioning. Mental reconditioning. Mental reconditioning.
This paradigm thing you people are always going on about. Does it really improve your life?
Oh, yes. The paradigm reserve supplies all we desire.
You're back. Why?
Invest. Ah, there it is.
You read my terminal?
Mm-hmm.
How embarrassing.
Mm-hmm.
The compliance adjusters broke the door lock when they arrested my predecessor, and I haven't gotten around to fixing it yet. Not that I thought anyone had come snooping. I'd made careful arrangements to tie up everyone's loose ends. Everyone except you, it seems. So, why are you so interested in my other work? You're not part of compliance.
Well, I kind of want to know both. Well, let's do two.
Because Auntie's choice expects you to forge a path that's ambitious and self-deterministic, but not so much so that it disrupts other folks' ambition and self-determinism. Blah. I can't even fathom Auntie's economy if every eager go-getter operating on the gray edge of strictly legal suddenly closed up shop. Our whole society would fall to ruins. You know, I've been looking for some backfills with the kind of cleverness usually only found on the seedy lower decks of the claim. Feel like making a few bits? I'm part of Sub Rosa. We're a group of merchants, information brokers, and commodity traders who deal outside the systems most folk are confined by. We're the best way to get things done in anti-space if you're looking for profit. Want to buy it, sell it, move it? We've got someone to do it for you.
Sounds like me. I saw your messages. I know what happens to people you work with.
Pah, they were rubes, nitwits, dolts so lacking in faculties that they couldn't handle the minuscule, and by that I mean damn tiny, amount of discretion this job requires. They had to be dealt with so we could all get back to work. And now that I'm here, things will be running right smoothly. So, long as your brain pan's filled with more than a half-dead sprat spinning on a rusty wheel, I absolutely guarantee this is a no-risk venture. Oh, isn't that just wonderful? I had no suspicion when you walked through my door that you'd help resolve the last of the morass Paradise Island has become for us. And all we need you to do is access Quartermaster Cardos's terminal and scrub any Spectrum vodka from her ledgers. It's already been resold, so having it in her system could become problematic. Expunge it, and I get you some bits, and the friendship of Sub Rosa all over the system. You get me? Because we are the black market in Arcadia. Odds are, at some point, you're going to need something you just can't get legally. Then you'll be thrilled we're associated. Sub Rosa feeds that appetite to not just survive, but to thrive. And that's taking all of us places. We're more than simple opportunists. We are opportunistically driven. Trust me, for both short-term benefits and long-term prospects, you want to be our friend.
Well, sign me up.
It'll probably be nothing. She's just a sergeant. Not someone who has any real pull. And I've already made arrangements with everyone who matters. So, if she catches you, about the worst she can do is a switch on the wrist.
Sure. Okie dokie. Why not?
And I'll be waiting here with your bits.
I have no idea what we're really supposed to... Are we good? Are we bad? Are we rogue agents? Are we...
So who are you rooting for in the
You know,
Tossball
I'm
League
just
this
like-
season?
Nothing says there's a new sheriff in town. Quite like a giant hologram over the town hall.
You know, weekend.
Maybe we ought to go and introduce ourselves.
Hackers, tenders, wingers.
Wait, what? Too many people talking, man. Who are you?
If you're not a go-getter, then go away.
Can I stab you in the face? Well, we are in here. The vendor. Oh, wait.
Welcome, welcome. See anything you like?
Yeah, this helmet. These cups. That poster. I want it. I want this poster. I want these. I want it all. I want your broom.
Well, if it isn't a new face in Fairfield. What I meant to say is that we now have the new improved Purple Berry Crunch. Now with 10% more flavor. Or was it crunch?
If I answer correctly, do I win a prize?
Oh, no? Wait, is it customary to hand out prizes to newcomers? Apologies for the blunder. Anyway, let's try this again. Welcome to More Perfect Goods, a proud Auntie's Choice franchise. How can I improve your day?
By giving me my prize. I want my prize.
Gladly. No better choice than Auntie's Choice.
You just said you got the newest improved. What? You don't have any food. All right, this guy lied. This guy so totally lied. Look at. There's no food here.
How can I improve your day the Auntie's way? I've been working the store going on a few weeks now. Got promoted shortly after Auntie's Choice liberated Fairfield. Still finding my stride with all the marketing suavities, as you witnessed. Advertising's been a right struggle to get a hold of, much to my chagrin.
Well, yeah,
Well, advertising is an essential part of my business. But I haven't got any new products to advertise. Just the same stock I had yesterday. And the day before that. According to the guide, in situations such as this, I'm to consult my marketing department for new copy. Except I don't have one of those either. I didn't want to seem discourteous by asking. I still sometimes forget this isn't the Protectorate. Maybe I will put in the request. That'll sure show some initiative. Thanks for all your help. Now, is there anything I can do for you? Thanks for noticing. All part of the presentation, of course. Think success, present success, be success. It'd be a mite tricky for anyone to swipe something when I'm standing right here. Nothing gets past these peepers. Sure thing. Exit encouragement. Hold on, that's not right. Just a moment, I'll remember. When you want better than the best, think More Perfect Goods. Say, I think I'm getting a handle on this. Top rungers, here I come.
I can't believe he didn't have any Purple Berry Crunch. So, is anyone a fan of Futurama? Futurama did a spoof like Saturday morning cartoons. They had a bunch of different cartoons on. And one of the episodes involved Purple Berry Crunch. So I'm wondering, maybe the creators and developers of this game were fans of Futurama, thought that that was funny as all heck, and decided to say, hey, you know what? Let's put Purple Berry Crunch in our game. What? What are you unhappy with? What? You don't like the statue? Because they're like putting an image of Auntie over this person's face? Just totally... Wait, what? What is happening here? The Earth Directive found a flaw in you. Bad knees. Years spent crouching have really done a number on your knees. They ache and squeak, but as long as you stay crouching, you can ignore the pain. Because I jumped up there and then jumped down?
Banter elsewhere.
Hello again. You here for the show?
Oh, hey, it's you. Yeah, I'm here for the show. What show are we watching? Notification of death. Dear father, mother, guardian name. I regret to inform you that your son, daughter, child, employee rank, first name, last name was killed in a... Wow. Okie dokie. Uh-huh. Very interesting. Ooh, that is a cool poster. That is really cool. The universe is filled with things that want to kill you. Survive and thrive with Auntie's choice. Biomass goo canister. Use only Auntie's authentic biomass goo. Accept no goo substitutes. Live a life that's larger and more daring with Auntie's choice. This is awesome. This is awesome, dude. Ooh, alright, hold on. Let's see here. Yeah. Why are you making weird noises? Let's see. If we... Yes, I can. So totally going where I'm not supposed to go. Ooh, what's this? Advertising hollow emitter. Hollow emitters are commonly found in anti-choice evidence, but doubtless they can be used in more pragmatic lives. Extract the hollow. Yeah, let's look around. We didn't do it. I didn't do it. Nobody saw me do it. Oh, and there's a way to get down there. Let's see what else is up there. Let's sabotage the generator, I guess. So convenient. There's a ladder right there. How dare us? How rude. We took that item. I mean, we didn't do anything. What are you talking about? I didn't do nothing. I was just standing here looking at the view. What are you talking about?
Yes, if you are. No.
Uh-huh. I have no idea what language that is. Alright, let's go stick our nose in someone else's business.
Yet you see fit to keep me in a constant state of consternation. With each unauthorized act, you jeopardize our hold of Fairfield.
Yes, but you must understand, the Protectorate citizenry is a hair's breadth from defection. Within the week, I'm certain.
Certain. Like the week prior and the week before that. Impressive foresight you wield. Should apply to join the Order of the Ascendant.
It would be difficult enough to convert the stubborn populace without your soldiers' constant, ill-advised forays.
Enough! Your yipping reminds me of my 2 old canids. I loved those canids. You, on the other hand, are trying my patience. We don't want to try Auntie's patience, do we?
No,
Auntie.
Auntie.
Yes, I thought not. Now, unless you care to see what life in the lower rungs looks like, you will both of you cease your foolish maneuvering immediately. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Auntie.
Good. See that it is done. I will brook no more disappointments. And while you're at it, you might want to look into your security situation, Commander. I'm not accustomed to an audience when addressing my subordinates.
Who in the void? Eavesdropping on Auntie's choice business is like to get a body shot for spine. Though you're not wanting for moxie. I'll give you that.
Now hold a moment, Kaur. When opportunity comes visiting, perhaps it's better not to riddle it full of holes. Our new compatriot may be of assistance.
A surprisingly good point. Especially from you. She only forbade us using our own personnel. Be a whole other matter were a stranger to happen to aid one of us. But which? Well, you seem an observant sort, so I expect you'll tire of Milerstreet's bluster soon enough. Come see me before agreeing to whatever absurdity he proposes. Unlike him, I have some work actually befitting your time. I'll be waiting.
Now, with that out of the way, I'd care to make my introduction. I am D.B. Milerstreet, Duke of Demographics, Commercial Condottieri, President of Promotional Material. Tell me.
Hey, how about we settle our business first? I did what you wanted.
Took you time doing it. I had you pre-marked as a casualty in my reports. I suppose I'll have to go back and amend them. Time better spent raising morale.
Now hold on. I went into enemy territory crawling with dangerous creatures for you alone to get some dusty report. And you got the audacity to complain about paperwork? If this contract weren't staying my hand, I reckon you'd be answering to it right about now. That's surely the most tempting offer I've heard all day.
Please pay this disgruntled employee no mind. What would she do without Auntie's hand to guide her if she were unemployed? I should think death the preferable alternative.
That's it. I'd rather be a down-and-outer for the rest of my life than crushed under your counterfeit leather boa boot a second longer. I quit!
Are you mad? Has everyone around me gone mad? This is unheard of, and I might add, you'll not be welcome with an Auntie's choice once more. We'll not take a contract shirker back into our fold.
So you say, but Auntie's choice ain't seen a trooper like me before. You'll regret counting me out. Till then, I hope you choke on your mock apple martinis. If you're serious about that job offer, come find me when you're done with this clown.
She will most assuredly regret her decision, most assuredly. But I suppose that is no longer my concern. Now, if you're finished urging workers to quit, let's move on. I can tell you are a person of action, and I need the aid of such a person in Westport. Perhaps you may be willing to work with me? Though, of course, I would care to hear what you wish of Paradise Island first. Best to help another while helping oneself.
With that hat? Absolutely not.
Is this a bad time to mention I can read lips? Who doesn't get such a compulsion from time to time? Well, if you're serious about it, I suspect we can assist one another. You help me, and I'll get you inside. Better yet, helping me shall result in our saving dozens, no, hundreds of lives. Your conscience shall be renewed. Though I should warn you that if you choose to do so, Commander Kaur shall not be pleased and will likely refuse to work with you herself. Yes, of course. Do return if you're interested in assisting in Westport as well. There's much to do. Much to do.
What? I want
Watch
to
out for
talk.
that Auntie Cleo. I know she don't look it, but she's more dangerous than she seems. Even the whole of Spacer's Choice couldn't outmaneuver her.
You there. Still got work if you're looking. You're here early. I expected you'd be on the receiving end of Milerstreet's bluster until close to the end of time. Happy that ain't the case, as I can make use of you. I'm Officer Babylon Kaur, head of aggressive acquisitions and persons elimination on Paradise Island. Let no one say I can't be official when circumstances merit. Now, not to say I question the presence of a wayward sightseer in the midst of a war-torn waste, but it might be safer for us both if I knew your purpose. The Vox, eh? Bent on bloody self-destruction, I could just have my troops dispatch you, save you the effort. Although if you were keen on continuing to draw breath, perhaps you and I could broker a deal. There are protectorate vitals need bled. You could do the bleeding. Unusual refers to every turncoat and is not a halfway strong enough phrase. Try gormless cretins who can not so much as wipe their running noses without begging permission. Don't know if there's a DeVries here, not my department. Milerstreet befriends the ex-subjects, keeps tabs on them. Ask him. Why are you looking for them? Who are they to you?
Ex-lover who jolted me. I seek answers and bloody vengeance in no particular order. man, dude. Oh, there's so many awesome choices. We're gonna do witty though.
A matter of revenge, is it? Mightily effective motivator for the troops. I've no doubt you'll find your target afore long. This fine settlement is Fairfield. Once in the Protectorate's grasping claws, now Auntie's newest foothold on Paradise Island. When we arrived, it was thick with yaysayers, a hair's breadth away from sacrificing themselves to their old masters. Now they've seen the golden glow of the free market. Entertaining as it is to root out dozens of entrenched, suicidally murderous subjects, I'd take the efficiency of capitulation any day. Only thing not suspicious in this life is when a body points a gun at you. You can rest assured I don't expect these turncoats are as true as their word. We keep them away from heavy machinery and weapons, and we make them earn their keep. Through that, any who ain't truly converted will learn, sooner or later. My employer would assuredly be filled with wrath if it were my forces I were committing. But enlisting a freelancer on my own dime is hardly committing any forces. If you fail, I'll be out nothing, and Auntie shall be none the wiser. And if you succeed, I can't be blamed if my plans came to fruition on their own. I want the Protectorate war effort exsanguinated. You want into the Vox Relay. You help me, I help you. There's a particular holding we shelled early in the war, name of Euphoria Coast Automech Repair Center. Deserves a raising for the length of its blasted name alone. My scouts report recent Protectorate attempts to bring it back to functioning. I need the place sabotaged, lest Automechs return to aid the Protectorate war effort in droves. Should note, the ministers like to take our working together as a personal affront. Aid me, and I suspect he'll rescind any offer he may have made to you. Certainly could. I wouldn't shed a tear on behalf of those drones, but the Protectorate is used to losing its people, and there'd no doubt be a replacement crew in a week's time. The repair center itself needs to be permanently put out of commission. Anything else is temporary. Competence recognizes competence. One last thing. Visit the Ministry of Accuracy first to gain credentials that will grant you easy entrance to the repair center.
You approach openly, despite your new standing as a minion of Commander Babylon Kaur. Well, speak all you like, you've aligned yourself with the brute, thereby identifying yourself as one. I shall not forget this anytime soon. Go on, then.
Wow, that was like instant. How did you know?
All done in there? Was hoping we could chat. Hope that little dust up back there didn't put you off. My contract had me caged, and I was glad to get a few licks in during the jailbreak. I'd like to take you up on your offer, if you're good for it. You're going places. Could be I'm keen on heading that direction myself. If you help me fix my graft, you'll retain the services of a fully functioning enhanced soldier. Me. Don't matter what you set your mind to, together we'll be unstoppable.
Nah.
And in time, maybe I'll have earned myself the clout to be welcomed back into Auntie's choice.
I changed my mind. No thanks, I already have a sidekick.
I can be on my own for a time, but I'd rather it not be permanent. Besides, where else can I turn from nothing to something?
With me.
I did, but I can't expect someone else to foot the bill if there's no guaranteed treatment will work. So I'll take on the risk myself. A go-getter attitude's always rewarded. I get it. You're skeptical. If you got more questions, go on and ask them. You'll not find me hiding anything in the fine print.
I don't want to work with you. Get lost.
Had a feeling you knew a good offer when you seen it. Once I'm in top form, you'll be pleasantly surprised to see what I'm capable of. Just gotta find out how to get there first. Doc Tinsley worked with Graffs for some time before she came to Fairfield. Damn fine scientist. Reckon we should visit her lab at the edge of town to see if she's got ideas for us.
This much of a crowd's not likely to keep a low profile. Someone ought to head back to mine the ship.
Acknowledged.
After you.
Commander, your munition supplies are low. It is best we discuss acquiring more ammunition when we are next traveling together.
Why choose just any choice when you could choose Auntie's choice? Remember, Auntie knows best.
Keep your petty skepticism. I'll pay my tab in no time. You'll see.
Swear, I almost had it this time. Everything all lined up. Easy mark, guaranteed moneymaker, favorable terms. Practically the recipe for success. Look like you've had your share of troubles. Ever had the perfect opportunity just slip through your fingers?
No.
So you can understand my situation then. I had just the thing to get me a fast-track promotion to lower middle management. Now you seem like someone who knows a good deal and wouldn't be adverse to helping me out.
Oh boy.
It's like this. I agreed to meet with a business associate to finalize a deal, but the location got set for Spire Grove. Problem is, you been outside of Fairfield?
The funicular to Spire Grove broke recently, so I got no way to get up there. I'd break my neck scaling that cliff for sure. There's a long way around, but it's not for me. Why, the path there might be lousy with raptidons for all I know. It wasn't before, but mayhap they were just lulling me into a false sense of complacency, so they can strike.
Not particularly. Already have plenty of nightmares about them critters. Just thinking about them scrambles my gray matter. I can't imagine setting foot in Spire Grove, even though it might mean losing a chance to acquire the prize of a lifetime. You see, my partner there unearthed an unexploited protectorate technology. Wouldn't go into details, but promised it'd revolutionize the daily life of Auntie's Choice citizens.
Oh man, that is funny, dude. That was awesome.
Typical research type, focused on all the wrong things. Not particularly motivated by competition or social advancement. Strange bird. Pitched him the dumbest deal I could think of. Told him I'd trade him my entire tossball card collection for schematics or a prototype. Said sure. Complete rube. Didn't even ask about condition. My Kelvin Tran rookie card isn't even ultra fine. Got a piece of nicotine chewing gum stuck to it. Opportunistically leveraging difficult predicaments. That's the Auntie's Choice way. I have a few bits I can offer you. Not much, but if it turns out a roaring success like it ought to, and I get a fat promotion, I promise I'll see you're taken care of later. Splendid. Go parlay with Jackson Plum up at Spire Grove. It's some kind of agricultural harvesting encampment southwest of here, near a mess of them rocky spires. He'll provide the agreed-upon schematics.
Truth is, haven't the slightest. You know the Protectorate have all the most advanced technology, though. Probably something straight out of an Aetherwave serial. Edible spacesuits, N-ray specs, matter translocation. It could be anything. If Jackson's all fired up about it, it'll be beyond comprehension, I'm sure.
Uh-huh.
Well, the broke-down funicular is due west of here. Dexterous-looking so-and-so like yourself could probably scarp her up it in a jiffy. From there, it's just up the hill a smidge. So close, but so far away. At least for me, anyhow. All right, then. Don't let me keep you.
It's a double scam. Okay? It's a double scam. Okay.
I've never been the type to sit behind a desk all day. What, when I could stand behind a bar?
Awesome. I think that's our second card we've actually found. Right? We found one like on a bed or something.
Welcome to the Name Pending Saloon, purveyor of spirits and stimuli. What'll it be, stranger? That is an ensuing step on my 19-point business plan. Trying to find a name that would convince patrons to spend their hard-earned bits here. Like to hear a few contenders? At present, my top favorites are 1. The Drunken Haggler, 2. Accessories, 3. Absinthe-Minded, 4. The Fair Shake. Now tell me, which would make you spend your hard-earned bits here? The Name Pending Saloon, it remains. Or should I say, name still pending. What'll it be, stranger?
Aw, I could have named it.
Why, sure. You'd be surprised how much loose talk and idle speculation occurs around here. What, between them Protectorate defectors, finally able to speak their minds, and all our off-duty Auntie's employees carping about work and the war. Any particular topic you have in mind? Basically, to avoid it at all cost. They have a brigadier up there by the name of Montelli. Sounds like he's as much a danger to his own troops as ours. Real piece of work, even by Protectorate standards. Reportedly enamored of show trials and summary executions. You're asking me for the particulars of a high-level corporate acquisition. Like an in-depth accounting of the various parties who vied for control and who won out in the end? They merged, rebranded. Auntie Cleo seems in charge now. Dunno. Do my best to steer clear of corporate intrigue. Basically, to avoid it at all cost. They have a brigadier up there by the name of Montelli. Sounds like he's reportedly enamored of show trials and summary executions. Oh, Minister Milerstreet's blessed with the gift of gab. Swear he could sell bypass shunts to a raptidon. Ain't one of them falsely magniloquent types, though. Sincere fella. Shares command of Fairfield with Acquisitions Officer Kaur. She's blunt and murderous. 2 traits Auntie's Choice highly prizes in a commander of corporate forces. To say they have differing approaches to leadership is like saying, gee, suns are hot, whilst being incinerated in a solar eruption. My pleasure. Got anything for me in return? Apologies, but tall tales and poorly formed fabrications failed to impress me much. Here I was hoping you'd have a good story for me in exchange, but oh well. Not everyone's a seasoned raconteur. Pick your poison, and I am mostly not being literal there. Well, don't you look thirsty for fulfillment and value. Welcome back to... Oh, what was it again? Oh, yes. It's still name pending, isn't it? What'll it be, stranger? All right. Appreciate you dropping by.
Never catch a break. Finally find a way to get ahead, and this happens.
With a door this tough, they must be storing something good in there.
Yeah, guns, armor, probably some ammunition too. Honestly, Kemp ain't that much of a mystery.
Nothing hurts like stupid does. Boy, it'd be damned, it's not as running a side hustle inside of Auntie's Choice is complicated. It only requires exercising the tiniest bit of... Oh wait, somebody said that, didn't it? Yeah, okay. We heard this.
Leave me be. I have no interest in dealing with the machinations of you dark marketers today. Have you two come to mock me like your fellow dullards? Perhaps if you rub together your only 2 brain cells, you might even come up with something approaching cutting. No. Wait. You're not some corporate simpleton, are you? On the contrary, you have the manner of an officer about you. Someone who understands the substantive weight of command. Please, allow me to start over. I am Warden Sterling, dedicated servant of the Protector of Arcadia and Caretaker of Worlds, the Sovereign Henry Varick. I'm not that kind of warden. It's a title of distinction for those who serve in the Protectorate military. Short for Warden of the Realm. And if I did... So you would. But I am of 2 minds on the matter of providing one. You may hold no allegiance to Auntie's Choice, but you are not Protectorate either. I think it best we end our conclave here. Be on your way before you draw attention to either of us.
Aw, damn it. What?
You're thinking too small, Murph. I'd put money on the Protectorate stashing treasure inside. A whole pool of bits enough to swim in.
It's a constabulary, not a bank. And certainly not some kind of gold-filled swimming hole. Besides, these Protectorate lack imagination. Never had an original thought wasn't written down for them first. Like I told you before, it's probably just guns. I'd guess you're one such person. And a wrong one, as we've learned in dealing with this malicious contraption of a door.
We've tried everything short of skipping a ship through that door to get inside. Though, come to think of it, maybe that's not such a bad idea.
You weren't here when Kemp proposed raising the temperature and melting the door down. Go on, tell them why that didn't work.
Turns out the heating don't get up that high without an override code. A code they do not pass out to just anyone. Go figure. Granted, the amount of heat needed to melt a door also would have melted everything else in here, including us, so probably for the best. If you don't hear me laughing, it's because I ain't.
You did throw your helmet at it that one time, Kemp. That's sort of close.
Whose side are you on here, Murph?
In case you haven't noticed, we're in the middle of a war, and hard to say whether we're winning or not. Better question is why no one else is treating this like a top priority. Part of being a good soldier is knowing your strengths and your weaknesses. For example, I'm good at shooting wisecracking stooges in the face. Want to see?
Tell him about the bridge, Murph. That'll give perspective.
In any siege, advantage goes to the defenders. Right now, the Protectorate still has control of the bridge to the Vox station. That station is the key to taking Paradise Island. When Officer Kaur ever gets the go-ahead, we need to be ready. Right. With all our new trainees, we've got the numbers. But bodies won't mean diddly without the weapons and equipment hopefully inside that armory.
If there are any weapons at all, I still say it's treasure. This is Eden after all.
You've made your case, Kemp. I'm more interested in hearing the opinion of our new friend here. What do you suppose is in there?
Well, don't sound so excited about it.
I don't see it mattering much either way. That door is sealed tighter than a salt tuna can. Nobody's getting through anytime soon. You sound like you've got something percolating.
Oh, really? Why didn't you lead with that?
Ordinarily, I'd question how you came about such a unique skill set. But circumstances being what they are, have at it. Just know we're keeping an eye on you.
Huh. Guns after all. Most of these irons look pretty old-fashioned, too. A bit lackluster, if you ask me.
Yeah, it's real sad how our trainees will have the armaments to defend us now. I swear, Kemp, sometimes I wonder about you. And of course, we have you to thank. That sure was an impressive display of ingenuity and forward thinking. And humble, too. Well, we appreciate the assist. We're in a much better position to fight those Protectorate now than we were before. Auntie's Choice won't forget this.
Don't go into that cheap saloon if you got a lick of gumption. They got no tolerance for it. Why do you think I'm out here? Has nothing to do with my current and very temporary shortage of funds.
Oh, okay. We've read those. We've read that before.
Yeah.
Too much Spacers Ale.
Holler when you're ready for me, Doc. I'll be over here. Definitely not in excruciating pain.
We are currently experiencing longer than normal waiting times. For expedited treatment, please file medical forms 49F, 87B, 93D, and 107C with the front desk.
No time to conversate.
Don't mean to sound unsociable, but You might not want to stand so close. The bleeding ain't contagious, but it ain't slowed much neither. I hate to bleed all over you. Wouldn't mind conversating a bit, though. Anything to take my mind off the pain. Oh, it stings. I was on sentry duty, bravely surveying our perimeter for threats, when a Protectorate drone attacked out of nowhere. Third time in as many days. I returned fire like it was a cereal. Bang, bang, bang! Pew, pew, pew! Oh, not excessively, of course. Don't want Auntie taking that extra ammunition out of my paycheck. Again, it was all going fine until the damn thing blasts me while I'm reloading. Mighty uncourteous, you ask me. I'd prefer if they were. Like with little butler hats, programmed to say pip pip and the like. Wouldn't be cost-effective, but it would be adorable. Anyway, Trooper Faulkner happened upon the scene just then and dispatched the drone before it could finish me off. No idea where these drones are coming from, but Faulkner's been having a time of it lately. Be nice if someone helped out, but Kaur's hands are tied. Lack of resources, I guess? As for the rest of these fine folk, they were attacked by Protectorate while defending the forward operating base. Imagine the base is probably hurting for warm bodies just now. Only one of the most lucrative posts a soldier could be assigned to. Hazard pay through the roof. The FOB's our main line of defense. The only thing stopping the Protectorate from sending their legions over that bridge of theirs and attacking us here in Fairfield. The man in charge, Commander Torres, is a legend. Rumor has it his troopers are relentless, fighting through wounds that would kill most. What I wouldn't give to join his outfit. Playing it safe doesn't amount to much, but maybe you're right. Probably just muck things up at the FOB too. Damn it. I gotta find some way to beat these low-runger allegations. It's all a moot point till I can get this arm of mine mended. Poor Doc Barnes is working himself to the bone trying to take care of us, but he's only one man. I suppose it could be worse. At least Command's not throwing us at that relay station. Can't imagine the casualties he'd be dealing with then, given all its defenses. Well, Cole's got the saloon up and running now. World always shines a little brighter after a few swigs of Spectrum. I don't know. You some kind of doctor type? I hate to stifle your curiosity, but I'm not looking to become an exhibit. Don't sweat it none. Auntie's Choice advocates for self-reliability anyway. Can't go around expecting other people to solve my problems for me, right? No, I'll be paying him for a service. I'm supporting the local economy, you see. Anyway, thanks for stopping to chat. The other troopers here ain't exactly chatty types. Maybe on account of the blood loss?
I must ask you to hold still.
Go, consume, like a good consumer.
Move along.
Congratulations. You failed successfully and brewed poison. Not the result you were after, but a result nonetheless.
Excuse me, that chem set is not a toy.
Why not? What are you gonna do about it? Huh? What are you gonna do? I'll stab you in the face.
In future, I'd appreciate you keeping your unsanitized hands to yourself. I'm gonna have to re-sterilize that chem set now. And I just
Aw.
cleaned it 2 weeks ago.
Bummer. 2 weeks ago? Whoa.
No, that doesn't look right at all. Please do not try to administer whatever that is to anyone. My morgue is already near capacity.
You know, Doc, actually feeling a lot better.
What's that burning smell? Oh, good. I think the saw's all warmed up.
My liver ain't the lily kind. Tell it to me straight, Doc.
The bullet shattered your tibia and all but demolished your gastrocnemius muscle. Due to the risk of infection, I have to abscise your leg. There is good news, however. I recently enrolled in a course on advanced amputation techniques, so I'll be seeing a positive return on my investment sooner than expected.
Yeah, Doc. Is this really necessary? Kind of need my leg. You know, for getting around and such.
I don't have time to argue about this. I have other patients waiting. If you're disinclined to live, leave. Otherwise, we need to get you prepped for the procedure.
Say, how sore are my pockets gonna be after all this, Doc? Don't suppose there's a discount for only taking a portion of the leg?
I'm not running a charity. If you desire full treatment, you'll pay full cost. If that's a problem, seek compensation from your commanding officer. Well then, she should have thought about that before getting shot.
This is a mighty big decision, Doc. Can I have a moment to noodle on it?
I don't encourage delays, but very well. It'll take a few minutes for me to warm up the saw anyway. Sweet merciful law, as if I haven't enough to contend with than some would-be resurrectionist coming around. What's next, a giant station falling out of the sky to crush us all? In case it isn't apparent, I'm having what might be called a day. A whole platoon of soldiers decided to get themselves all shot up defending the forward operating base. And then there's Erickson. Something happened with a drone, I don't know. You'd be better off speaking with him about it. Those soldiers are exsanguinating at a non-life-threatening rate, I'll have you know. Short of you skipping back in time and ordering the coagulant I need, I doubt anything can be done to accelerate the timetable for treating these soldiers. I am a doctor, not a magician. I cannot manufacture coagulant from the aether, neither do I possess the special training to improvise with what supplies I have on hand. Now, was there anything else? Oh, certainly. Right after I see to all these other patients who arrived before you. Such hysterics would not endear you to me, no. It had better be important. Some, most still tout the all-healing nature of protectorate medicine. But despite that, they're surprisingly amenable to accepting treatment.
They ain't grown up with the right to dissent. Probably wouldn't even occur to them to turn down poison you told them to take it.
Good thing I don't prescribe poison then. Normally. In truth, I expected more resistance given the sudden transition. But I'm not one to complain of a headache I don't have. My stimulants cost a premium. But take enough, and you'll see the architect. At least that's what I've heard.
Belt grass. Thick grass hides you from hostiles in the area, making them unable to see you from a distance. Alright. cool. But I was just coming over here again to stand in the field. Go up there. So we still got a lot of exploring to do. So we're gonna end the episode here. I am bummed that, you know, I didn't name the bar or the store. I thought we would have more choices. And then with the doctor, again, we're picking the wrong skills. So maybe not wrong skills. We're just not picking the ones we need to do, like the doctor thing. Help the doctor, help the patient. But it's our first gameplay. So we'll learn from this, and then when we go to our evil playthrough, we'll make all the wrong choices again. But for now, we're going to say goodnight. So until next time, thanks for watching, and have a good night.
I love you. Bye-bye.